Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to this channel. So in this video, we're going to be looking at the brand new summoning method in the game, which has come with the Havenhythe release. Basically, with the Havenhythe release, we have the Shrine of Inana just over here, which gives you some benefits for using empowered obelisks. Now we're going to go look at that in a second, but what I have done is unlock the bank chest here through doing the Trader's Woes mini quest, where basically you have the note from Nathan to say that you are unable to use the banks. Now, if you haven't done that, this is going to be a massive benefit to running back and forward because you're going to have a bonus which can go down over time. And the longer you take to return to summoning means it's going to deplenish even more. So we'll highly recommend doing this. Now, I have released this on the channel a couple of hours ago, so go and check it out if you haven't done already. It's a pretty quick mini quest. You'll be done in about 10 minutes anyway. So that's really, really nice. So what we're going to be doing is running back and forward from this bank to the shrine to go and make our summoning pouches. Now, before we get started, there is a summoning NPC here which you can buy pouches and shards from. Unfortunately, you can't sell your summoning secondaries to this NPC, so you literally have to run back and forth to the bank, which is what made this bank so important. Now, we're going to do this on the Grab a Hog account because this is really going to be something which is going to be pretty massive for low-level summoners, but at the high level as well, it's going to be very nice because of the extra XP you're going to get and the ability to save secondaries. So with this method and using the empowered obelisks, we're going to have a chance for extra XP up to 50% at full bonus. And then also as well, a 10% chance to go and save on our secondaries as well, which can be very nice if the secondaries are expensive or if they're going to be something which is going to be untradeable, which you're going to have to gather yourself. So once you come to the shrine, you're going to see these three obelisks. And as you can see by this one, this is going to be the empowered obelisk. So the empowered obelisk is the one you want to make sure you are focusing on because that's what's going to give you the increased working up rate of the bonus, as well as the chance to go and save materials as well. So every time this moves, you want to move with it as well. So 3, which you're going to rotate continuously, and you just want to focus on that one as well. Now, in terms of the NPC, Pick and Fix, or Pick and Flicks, has the ability to trade things like the shards and the pouches, really basic stuff as well. But if you right click and go to Unlocks, this is going to give you the chance to get the Shaman's outfit. Now, the Shaman's outfit is the summoning bonus XP outfits, which is going to give you a buff. If you also have the headdress add-on, this is going to give you a chance to save charms on top of that as well. So that's really nice as well. You can also get the Fang of Mogan, which is going to give you a chance to teleport to a summon obelisk. Not really that important, but again, I think this is sort of linked to a trim requirement. The Spirit Wolf title is the one I imagine is going to be linked to trim. So you can see quite a lot of high players using this as well. If you want a little bit of a tip in terms of doing the trim requirements, a lot of people are making the giant chinchompers because the chinchompers are stackable and the blue charms. Yes, it's going to be a little bit expensive, but it means you just don't have to go and leave the obelisk. You can simply just sit here and camp out these spots. However, we're going to go and get started. Now, what this does, it's not going to give you the instant 50% bonus. As you can see here, you get the 2%, and then for every single pouch, you earn 2% more to your bonus as well. So when you hover over the Spirit Plane connection, you can see that we've got a plus 23% summoning XP bonus, as well as a 2% chance to save materials. The higher your level gets in terms of like what percentage buff you've got, the more chance you've got to A, get more XP, and B, save more as well. And one thing I didn't show you with the unlocks here is every pouch you do, you get something called these points. So the Blessings of the Wolves, 1 pouch equals 1 point. So to do that 5k for the title, you're going to have to make 5,000 pouches. Now, because this is going to be a slightly more slower way to do pouches, having the interaction bot is really nice because it means it gives you an idea. It can be semi-AFK, but it is a lot of running back and forward to the bank as well. Now, if you're someone who's a higher level, you do have access to a fairy ring just here as well if you wanted to bank via that method. For me, and I imagine for a lot of the low levels, running back and forward to the bank is a really nice thing to do. But 50% bonus XP in summoning is really, really nice, and especially for the low level summoners, it gives you a chance to really stretch out your summoning XP to start with and to get the most value from your charms. Now, going forward, I will always do my blue and crimson charms here because that's where you're going to get the most XP. And if you can stretch those to get some more XP, you're going to just level your summoning up so much more as well. Things like golds and greens, if someone said like, would you recommend doing this? Until you're sort of like in the 60s, I really would recommend it just because it's going to significantly like reduce the amount of times you need to spend going to hunt some charms out. Now, what I would say is we've already found like cave bugs, which are very, very good green charms. And I'm not as sort of saying that charms are hard to get as much now. And also those sanguine crawlers, which we did a video on the other day, they are also very, very good charms. So there might be a couple more creatures nowadays for lower level summoners to get benefit from, but I would really recommend, like, until you're at a comfortable level where you're receiving decent amounts of charms and you're not too worried about going to like go and get them, do this method. Make your charms stretch out as far as possible, because you gotta think as well, like, if you are going to struggle with summoning, the further you can sort of stretch out your base charms, the higher level you'll get to, the more other familiars you can go and create. And if you're going to use things like Troll Invasion or Penguin Points, it just means you're going to get more XP because your level is higher. So along with the bonus in the summon XP, we are now up to a 6% chance to save materials. And whenever you do, this is what you get. Your connection to the spirit planes allows you to infuse a pouch without using any ingredients. If you are a full invo, they just send this back to the bank, which is very, very nice. So again, we're working up, we're still at 67%, and we'll just keep plodding on as well. Now, in terms of like the rewards you can get from the shop, I would definitely say to focus on the headpiece and the headpiece add-on first, because those are going to be the things which are going to be really nice. The fact you can save like 5% charms, I think it is, it's going to be really nice, especially if you're going to level up on your lower level account. But in terms of way to do summoning, this is very nice. Like, it's quite relaxed. Yes, the bank could be a little bit closer, but I think for what it is really, really decent and a nice way to give you an alternative way to go and do summoning. Again, Havenhythe was mainly aimed towards those lower mid-level players. And as with experience on Grab the Hog, summoning was a little bit of an issue to get started, but these kind of methods and doing things like this will really help those lower level to mid-level players extend their summoning out as well. Now, what I would say, there are certain familiars which are going to make you some profit. Like, you can actually make the pouches for profits. To be fair, beavers can be one of them as well. And with the chance you're going to go and save some of the secondaries, that just means you're going to make some more GP as well. There are some familiars, I'm thinking more like Nihils and stuff, where if you've sort of had to go and get the secondary and it's a little bit annoying to get the secondary, having the chance to save 10%, very similar to like Herbies and Wells as well, you can just make some more money. Because again, Nihils, you have to go and fetch the feathers. I think the Muspers, you have to go and fetch spines. There's certain familiars which are a little bit annoying to go and get the resources for. If you have that chance to save, maybe that could be a potential way to make some money as well. So I'm going to sort of delve in a little bit. And the good thing is with the Hogger account is that I can explore all these different ways to make pouches, and I'm leveling up through the summoning levels as well. I'm going to go and find different ways to go and do stuff as well. And hopefully there'll be ways to go and make some money from summoning, because summoning, you can only really make money when like a demand on a sort of pouch is spiked for whatever reason. A really good example would be like the Magpie pouch with the Thieving update, and because of that you could capitalize on it as well. But if you could save some cash with it, and especially with the expensive like secondaries you can have, you can go and save those. It just means you're going to make a little bit more from that as well. However, that is going to be this summoning obelisk. I'm going to be doing probably most of my summoning training on this account. Again, Grab the Hog is going to return for its series episodes very soon, and we're going to do quite a bit of a stint in Havenhythe. We have some Slayer to do, tons of training, the summoning. I've got 1,000 green charms, which I'm going to level my summoning up and explore which ones are going to be the best, whether it's going to be like magpies or whatever. But I think like it's worthwhile jumping for the rut. But I'm really happy with this. I think this is really, really cool way to add into summoning, a nice little change as well. Really good that they've added a way to go and get the double XP outfits with something here. Yes, it might be a little bit steep on how many pouches you got to make, but if you're going to be like quite consistent in summoning, this could be really, really good. However, the thing which could make this a little bit better is maybe a little bit of a close teleport to run back and forth to the bank, but you know, you can't get everything. But that's going to wrap this video up. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I'm going to do a couple more videos on the main account exploring some high level content, and then Grab the Hog pretty much is going to take the wheel from there and go and do all the exploring. We're going to go and do some of the bosses. We're going to do some of the hunter. We're going to do quite a lot of things just to go and show you guys how this expansion really does affect the mid and low level game. But really hope you guys are looking forward to it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.